Hall of Fame, Michael Sullivan. On June 1, 1967, Mike Sullivan became one of 20 founding members of the University of Massachusetts Employees Federal Credit Union, which evolved over time to be UMass 5 College FCU, the third largest credit union in Western Mass. Mike served on the loan committee from the time of chartering until 1972, when he became a selectman for the town of Amherst, Mass. For 10 years, Mike was just a member, but in 1982, he was nominated for and voted in as a director of the credit union. Over time, Mike became the treasurer, vice chair, and chair. Mike continues to serve as a director 39 years later. However, that's not the whole story. Mike served as board chair, originally called president, from 1986 to 1993. Those were instrumental years, not just for UMass 5, but for all Massachusetts credit unions. In 1986, there were two credit union leagues in Massachusetts, Mass CUNA and the Credit Union League of Mass. Mike served as a director on the Julius Stone chapter of Mass CUNA from 1986 to 1998, its vice chair from 1990 to 1994, and chair from 1994 to 1998. While chair of the chapter, Mike served as director and chair of Mass CUNA. Mike was also active at the national level. In 1992, Mike was elected to the CUNA National Board and served until 1998. He was the Northeast representative, covering 5 New England states, and sat on the NCUA Advisory Board. During his 6 years at CUNA, he fought for several key field of membership issues, along with regulatory reform. In fact, as an outspoken national director, he called out the American Bankers Association in a lead story in Bankers and Tradesmen. Today, Mike has settled into retirement from the university, but kept his UMass 5 directorship. He also serves as vice chair of the credit union's Credit Risk Management Committee, the current version of the loan committee on which he served 53 years ago. His leadership is evident and his advice appreciated by his fellow board members and management alike. Mike has recently announced his intentions to truly retire from the board when his term expires in March 2021. His wisdom and leadership will be sorely missed, but he has certainly earned his place in the collective history of our credit union industry. Congratulations, Mike Sullivan, Hall of Fame.
I am honored and humbled by this award. I wish to thank Ron and the league staff for this award. My 50-plus years with the credit union movement have been very rewarding and enriching experience for me and my family. Little did I expect when a handful of my friends and coworkers at the university each put up $5 that this humble beginning would today grow to over $500 million and over 30,000 members. My years with the credit union movement have been a wonderful journey that has taken me from the Amherst campus of the University of Massachusetts to Pikes Peak, Colorado with CUNA. My 12 years on the Mass CUNA board allowed me to serve the credit unions of Massachusetts, New Hampshire, and Rhode Island. My most rewarding experience on the board was when Dan Egan and I were able to plant the seeds that led to the merger of the Mass CUNA and the Mass League to form this great cooperative organization we have here this morning. It was also my pleasure to serve for 6 years the credit unions of this country as an elected member of CUNA. I wish to thank my wife Janet and my family for their unending support over the years. I did all this as a volunteer, so I also wish to thank my staff at the University of Massachusetts for their cooperation. Again, thank you for this distinguished honor.